Yeah. Apply pressure from every angle, you feel me? Yeah, you know. Attack mode. Never fold, man. Nah, never fold, never quit, yeah. Keep going. Like, yeah.
Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta,
yeah, I smoke that thing. Tryna get M's in the bank, fuck what they think. Knock a nigga whole mouth out. Come sign me, top break, throw hands like Tank. Knock it out the park like Hank. I've been doing them planks, what you got on my drink? I've been trying to keep my sane. Humanity so lame, fuck you and your gang. Speaking on the dead man's name.
Roll Tide full of pride, roll tide, here we go. Roll Tide full of pride once again, roll tide, baby. Here we go. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. Roll Tide. You know what it is, man. Spring ball. Spring ball has been underway for a minute. What is the state of Alabama football? Practice 9, I believe, of spring ball. The pads are on. Certain players stepping out, certain players stepping up. Players looking bigger, faster, stronger, more physical, etc., etc., etc. Very important for Alabama football right now. That's what we need, right? What do we need? We need more physicality. We need more aggression. We need murder ball. We need way more from the run game this year for sure. No cap. You understand? Heavy. But great news coming out of Bama. We're going to get into it, break it down in the boogie downtown. Make sure you come in the chat, you like it up, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. I repeat, make sure you hit that bell, man. Yeah. Definitely got some Daniel Hill news to get into. That boy's a real monster. I repeat, a real monster. We're going to look and break down some player interviews as well. But this is the big question. Who will step up? Who will show out? Who will make a name for themselves in spring ball? A lot of battles, a lot of shit going on, but this is the way of Alabama, right? Now the big question is who will step up, who will show out. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. I think I want to look at the one part of the article first. It was spring practice number 9 today. You understand? One second. Let me see here. Now, Daniel Hill making a lot of noise. You know, Daniel Hill feels better, faster after off-season weight loss. And we know some players gained a lot of weight. Some players lost a lot of weight as well. Daniel Hill, one of those players who lost weight definitely, but it was a benefit for him, right? Right. Now he's still strong, but quicker, faster, more agile. I'm sure more agile. I'm sure. So shout out to Daniel Hill for real. He was 250. Now he's down to 236. Still a big dude. Still a big ox. Still a bruiser. All that, right? Now, instead of reading this article, I want to watch the video actually. I believe this video is out there. But Daniel Hill is strong as hell for sure. 1 second. Here we go. 1 second. Hold up. So we're going to watch the interviews of Keon Sabb and Daniel Hill, two very important players on the Bama roster for sure. Give me 1 second. We're going to start with Daniel Hill, though, no doubt.
It's how we show up for ourselves. We get to choose what success looks like to us. A wardrobe that fits the life you built. Mizzen and Main.
Spring ball been good. Just going out every day, working, trying to get 1% better every day. Gelling as an offense, competing with the defense every day, just trying to get better.
Notice your weight change with the updated roster. What went into that?
I had to just go back and see what I was doing wrong. I had to change the way I was eating, cardio more, and that's really it. And just keep working at that. That's something that I feel like I need to change. The coaches feel like I need to change, and I made a commitment to myself to, get my weight down.
How are you feeling about it?
Huh?
What had to come out of the diet?
Just here and there, junk food a little bit. I wasn't eating a lot of junk food, but it was just here and there. I had to cut that out.
What's your favorite junk food?
Shout out him for understanding he had to make a true change. You understand? But like I say, Daniel Hill, that weight loss is definitely a benefit for him as well. Here we go.
Cookies. I say probably cookies.
No more honey buns?
No honey. I don't like honey buns. No honey.
How are you feeling now?
I feel good. I feel way faster. My body feel better. Like all the little neck injuries, things like that, I'm not having those anymore. I just feel better as a whole.
What are you seeing with this running behind this offensive line this spring?
We still got. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Just every day coming out, doing better, gelling as often. They never play together, so we just gotta come in every day, keep working at it, and we'll see how it goes during the season.
What do you see with Jackson? What do you see with Jackson at left tackle?
Jackson Boy, he's doing good. He's doing great. He's been working ever since last season, just coming back, doing better, doing the little things right, working his ass off, and
Gotta establish that run game. Respect. Here we go.
fourth quarter, spring ball, everything like that.
Is it the kind of thing where you talk to members of the offensive line and say, hey, I need this look, I need this kind of, or is it kind of that get jump together, you read the awards, what's up?
Yeah, it's just them really coming together, depending on the run, the scheme, things like that. I talk to them every day, hey, let's keep working at this, let's keep doing this, good job doing this and that. So, just talk to them as a running back, just telling them that I'm there for them no matter what, and just getting better.
Daniel, what is the focus as you guys try to improve the running game this season compared to last? Like, what are you focusing on as a running back room to improve on?
Just being more explosive and just seeing the field better. Just running behind our pads, just doing all the little things right that can not only help us, but help the O-line, help the offense as a whole.
What we're seeing from AK and
They've been working. Ever since fourth quarter, the winter program, all that, they just been working, trying to get better. Pushing me to be a better player, pushing the whole running back room for us to, become an elite group. I really love the way those guys are working.
What are your thoughts on the quarterback battle?
They're both working hard. I really can't say, who's leading. They're both just.
Hold up. S. Marty in the building. S. Marty in the building. What up, big dog? Hope all is good. Hope all is well. Roll Tide full of pride, Holmes. Roll Tide for sure. He say Saban needs to come back. Hey, S. Marty, the Saban era is over, baby. I understand where you're coming from. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But you may miss Saban, but it's K-Dog time now. It's the K-Dog era now, right? Right, Holmes. Roll Tide full of pride. Roll Tide heavy, Make sure you come in the chat. You like it up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell as well. Share this with any and everybody you know. Support the grind. Support the channel.
Both working.
Outside of your body, what's the biggest area that you wanted to take a step forward through this year?
Pass pro. I wanted to, do better in pass pro. I know I gave up a few sacks last year, and then as a running back, that just can't happen. We got to protect the quarterback, and yeah, that's something that I feel like I need to work on, and I'm gonna continue to work on it.
What's the hardest part about getting better at pass protection?
Just really technique and knowing when to use technique. Knowing where to go. Knowing where to go. That's one part, but actually, blocking the guy, that's a whole different, aspect.
I'm glad he said that for sure. Pass protection, pass pro must improve. No cap.
Of the game, and that's something that I feel like I need to work on, and I'm gonna continue to do that.
So far in spring ball, how do you feel like your pass pro has improved so far?
It's gotten better, but as a player, I always feel like I can get better at a different area. It's something that I really need to continue to work on, just protecting QB.
Do you feel like you have a pretty good understanding of the scheme, where you're supposed to block, picking up who you're supposed to block, and it's just really execution, or is it both?
For me, I feel like it's just after just making the contact, and I know who to block. It just once you get to that point, I just have to finish the guy.
What's the biggest thing you've heard from Coach Love about the run game? Is there something he's repeating every day to your room about improvement, or like what kind of been the main message?
Yeah, just being an explosive group. That's something that we continue to work on every day. QB mesh. When we're running the ball, Indy, that's just something we always need to continue to work on. Pride ourselves on it, just being an explosive group.
Speak on the offensive line, how they've been just doing in the run game so far.
They've been doing good. Like I said earlier, they haven't played together. They're just becoming a better group. Every day, just working to get better. And as the spring ball continues to go on, they're gonna just keep getting better.
And that's what it's about, definitely, right? Keep preparing, keep putting the work in, building that chemistry, building that cohesion, and all that. Working, grinding. You're looking at a lot of new faces on the O line for sure. New faces stepping up, old faces stepping up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. At the end of the day, Holmes, everyone has to be on the same accord for real, no cap. That's the bottom line, period. We can sit here and talk about this, talk about that, right? The O line has to want to. They have to have the want to block right, the want to pass pro and all that. I don't care how big you are, how talented you are, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, Holmes. You have to want to do it, Holmes. Heavy, roll tide. Here we go.
Have any defensive linemen surprised you this spring?
Tompkins, USC, yeah, he's a really good player. Him, Dez from South Carolina, those two are really great.
That's very good news, very good news. He said Tompkins out of USC. I believe Umeozulu out of South Carolina. So those guys coming in there through the portal, making noise early, making real noise. That's great news for Bama in general, right? Not to mention the younger guys coming up, the other sophomores, juniors, seniors even. Boom. Here we go. Roll Tide.
Players.
So he hasn't played a lot for you guys, but what's kind of the demeanor of Uche in your room? What's it like having him around?
He's just a great kid. He works hard. He always trying to find ways to get better. He's constantly trying to meet, constantly trying to find ways to get better. And that's something, as a young guy, that's something that you really you want to be like that. You always want to find a little thing to get better. And I'm gonna always do my best to help him. Whatever he needs, just continue to help him get better.
If he stays healthy, do you think he can make an impact this season?
Of course. As long as he knows what he's doing, as long as he's doing the right things, knows what he's doing, he can obviously make an impact for us.
With so many new pieces in place on offense, you talked about the line gelling. Just kind of how was that first scrimmage for the offense? How did you kind of see things clicking?
It was good. We can obviously get better, but as a first scrimmage, them coming together as a group, it was a good scrimmage.
How would you describe Khalifa and Trayshawn and what they bring?
Those two guys are great. Khalifa being the older guy, just coming in, knowing his role, knowing what he has to do to help us as a group get better. And Trayshawn, as a young guy, just coming in, knowing what he's supposed to do, doing the little things, just like EJ. He always trying to, find the little things to get better for himself, and that's good seeing as a young guy wanting to do better.
Last two questions. Earlier this month, it was a report that came out that you can now squat 805 pounds. Can you confirm that? And if so, what was that process like getting to that weight?
Yes, I did do that. And the process, I've always been able to squat a lot. I say it just, I don't know, it just happened. I really don't know how to explain. Just they threw it on the bar and I did
it. This man just said, right? So basically, she asked him, does he really squat 800 pounds? So this man, Daniel Hill, really squats 800 pounds. Are you kidding me? No cap. Are you kidding me, baby? You talk about strong. and faster now, quicker now, more agile now. But the man squatting 800 plus, bro. This dude is a real animal. I cannot wait to see him this year. Really, the whole running back, the whole running back room in general. I cannot wait to see all them boys perform. No cap, straight up.
Were there any big explosive runs in that scrimmage that you remember? How was the explosivity in that scrimmage?
One I can remember, probably Treshawn. He broke off a good run. Just, yeah, that's about it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
So that's it for Daniel Hill. We're going to dive into the next one. I believe it's Keon Sabb on the mic. Give me 1 second. Let me see here who we got. We're gonna take a little see a little highlight video as well. But I want to get these interviews out the way and all that. You hear me? Heavy. Oh yeah. Give me 1 second, man. Share that screen. Yes, here we go.
What have you seen from them?
What's on the scrimmage last weekend?
I think it was really good. A lot of people competing out there, a lot of young guys making some plays, earning trust on the team.
What have you seen from them? Safety room, I know Bray's limited stuff. Who's kind of stepped up?
Ivan Taylor stepped up a lot. Zay Mincy's stepped up. Rael, Jair Evers as well. So we got some young guys playing a lot of snaps right now.
What have you seen from Ivan?
Ivan just continuing to get better each and every day. Guy that keys into any little detail. So when you see that from a young guy, it's really important.
Where would you like to see some improvement coming off the first scrimmage?
Just to improve as a team, being able to play together. We got a lot of new guys, 40-some odd different transfers and things like that, new players. So being able to gel as a team and get to that level where we play all as one.
What was the process for you coming back to it this year?
It was very important for me to get an opportunity to play a full season healthy. So that was something that was important for me.
How healthy do you feel this spring?
I feel really good. Obviously.
And Keon Sabb returning definitely helps him out as far as the NFL draft goes and all that. Another year definitely won't hurt him at all. But it benefits Bama too. Another experienced veteran in the secondary, him, Bray Hubbard. Oh yeah, like I've been saying, bro, this secondary will be very elite. And shout out to him for calling out, shouting out younger players who've been stepping up and doing their job well. Roll Tide. Here we go. Let's get it. And at the end of the day, it's going to be about, like he been saying, building that chemistry, being on the same accord, understanding what you're supposed to do each and every snap. And this is just spring ball, right? Boom. The more practices they have, the more scrimmages they have, the better and more in sync they will be, Holmes. Heavy. Roll Tide. Let's get it, baby. The #1 secondary in the world in college football. I stand on that 10 toes down. You hear me? No cap. Here we go. Lock in, baby.
Continue to get through the spring and to season and camp and stuff like that is important for me.
What were some of your goals when you decided to come back?
Win a national championship. I won one already, so I'm trying to win my second now. We got the talent and stuff to do it, so looking forward to it.
A lot of new guys.
I like that shit. I like that shit for real. What he say, what he said. What's your main goal? Win the Natty. Why? We got the talent to do so. Let's get it. Lock in, Sabb. Lock in, bro. You hear me? Roll Tide.
In front of you, in the front seven, what have you seen from them?
We got some really guys that are dogs. Like at Bama, you want guys that really compete. And I feel like through the transfer portal and through the young guys, I think we found that.
Who kind of represents that? Who comes to?
I've been telling y'all, them Levy dogs coming. Them Levy dogs coming, you hear me? Oh, yeah, them Levy dogs coming. Bitch, yeah. Here we go, man. Let's get it.
Mind when you think of that dog?
I really feel like it's all of them. It's no one single guy. We all pride ourselves in playing as a unit. So once I see one guy, I feel like it's the whole unit down there.
You said earning trust. What's the key for the young guys to earn that trust?
Proving to your teammates that you can do what you're supposed to each and every snap. Not being amazing on one play and being decent on another. being able to be consistent throughout the entire game.
Has anybody surprised you with that consistency already?
Ivan Taylor is a guy that I said earlier in the safety room, so I'm hands-on with that as well. I think he's been really showing up.
Excited to have your brother over here.
Yeah, that's an amazing experience, especially for my family. Have my little brother here with me. Last few years, I've been away in college and stuff like that. He's been playing with his younger brother as well, so I get a chance to do it with him.
What do you think he can provide?
Excitement, joy. Kind of selfishly for me, just have my little brother around, but he's coming up here to do his job as well.
Oh yeah, plug, baby. Plug. We'll take all the sabs. I repeat, we'll take all the sabs for sure. We go. Been streaming long. Nancy Bond in the building. Shout out Nancy Bond in the building. Depends on what long is to you, Nancy. You hear me? Heavy. Here we go. Let's get it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow, Nancy. Shout out to you early. Here we go. But yeah, we'll take all the sabs, baby. We'll take all the sabs, right? Keon, his younger brother who's already in the building, his other younger brother who they say is really elite. We'll take them all, baby. We'll take them all. Here we go. Roll Tide for sure.
So like having Bray as well back alongside you in that safety here.
It's amazing. Me and him just built a really good bond on the field. I know where he's going to be. He knows where I'm going to be. So just looking forward to getting back out there.
Did you talk over your NFL decisions together kind of at the same time? How did that work?
We talked a little bit, but his decision is what's best for him, and mine is the same way. So it ultimately worked out together with us both coming back. So that's pretty cool.
Can you describe your brother? Like, what does he do well?
He's very explosive. Short area quickness is a really big thing for him. So I'll look forward to me guarding him, tackling him, thugging him up a couple times. So
what's your approach?
My approach?
Yeah.
Be physical. I'm big brother. He's little brother, so it's going with the physicality.
Who's winning that one-on-one?
Oh, me.
Let him know, bro, for sure. Let him know for sure. You know what I mean?
He's a good guy. He's talented. Even my younger brother thinks he can mess with me, but I'm top dog. So, yeah.
There are new quarterbacks to go against now. The spring camp. How would you evaluate how they've played so far?
Two really talented guys. They both got different strengths and weaknesses. Just learning to play against them. Honestly, I think they're doing a really good job on both sides. Looking forward to the competition to go out through the spring into camp as well.
With so many guys coming back in this secondary, just how good do you think this unit can be?
Best in the country.
That was hard there. That was hard there, Holmes. Huh? I like how he said it too, right? What he said, best in the country, no cap. You know what I'm saying? No hesitation, no nothing. Came out with a real purr. What he said, how you feel about this defense? How good they can be? How good you can be? Shit. Number one in the country, baby. I repeat, in the country. You know it. Yeah, they know it. Here we go. Roll Tide, baby. For real. But I love the way he said that with conviction and no damn hesitation. So damn purr, huh? Matter of fact, let me run it back a little bit on that one. Run it back one more again, right? Bitch, yeah. Here we go.
Different strengths and weaknesses. Just learning to play against them. Honestly, I think they're doing a really good job on both sides. Looking forward to the competition to go out through the spring into camp as well.
With so many guys coming back in this secondary, just how good do you think this unit can be?
Best in the country.
What's the key to getting there?
Consistency. Can you do it each and every snap, like I said before? So once we get to that point where I felt like we were close last year, I feel like we'll take it to that next step this year.
How do you see his safety?
He's growing a lot, coming from corner to safety. It's definitely a really hard transition, but he's been making it look really easy. He's been getting better each and every day, so looking forward to that.
What's it like having two corners that are 6'4"?
It's a blessing, man. I can stay in the post, and I can really trust and lean on those guys to make plays and do what they're required to do.
What were your overall thoughts on communication in the back end during that first scrimmage?
Obviously, I didn't think it was up to the standard, but it was pretty good. Obviously, we're looking forward to just keep getting better and continue to grow throughout the scrimmages.
So much turnover inside linebacker. Are you guys having to do more on the back end in terms of setting things up?
No, I feel like the linebackers, they do their job as well. They command their side of the ball, their area with the front line, and DBs do their job at the back end as well.
Hold it in the building. What up, big dog? My dog Holding, my brother. What up, bro? Let's get it. Let's get it. Roll Tide today. You hear me? Roll Tide today. You hear me? No cap. Oh yeah. Shout out my brother holding in the building, man. You hear me? Heavy. For sure. One more again, bitch. Yeah, Roll Tide. What's good with it, Holden? What's good with it, bro? You know it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's get back to it.
More questions? Good.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
What if you could?
And I believe that's it for the interviews, pretty much. But I definitely love what I heard from Keon Sabright and Daniel Hill, two very important players on the squad. No cap, for real, for sure. You know what I mean? Early. Let's get it, bro. Heavy. Straight up. And let me know if you're a Bama fan and you have been to a practice or seen a practice, you know what I'm saying? If you see a certain player who has stood out or who is standing out, let me know in the chat for sure, right? If you have the luxury to go watch Bama practice and all that, let me know for sure, Holmes. No doubt. What player is standing out to you this year? A lot of names, a lot of big names coming in. Justin Jolly, tight end from NC State. I'll check on him. I might talk about him tomorrow, Holden, but you know tonight is Roll Tide, Holmes. Roll Tide full of pride, for sure. Oh, yeah. But I got you tomorrow, Holden. No cap, baby. No cap. We go. Let me jot down in a phone, bro. You hear me? No cap, baby. The draft about what? 3 weeks away? Yeah, 3 weeks away. Round that bitch. It's going down in the boogie downtown. Heavy. We go. Nah. But yeah, like I said, if you're a Bama fan and certain players have stood out to you, definitely let me know for real, Holmes. No cap. See what else we got here. Let's check out a little clip. I wonder do they got any. This clip is from what, the other day or something like that. But them boys putting in that work, putting in that real work. You understand? For real. Give me 1 second here. 1 second, baby. That's what it's about. That's what it's about right there, right? Boom. That's what I want to see, man. Trenches, dog. Them boys getting dirty up front. The trenches, Holmes. For real, you know? That's what I'm talking about right there. Don't nothing matter. Nothing matter if the trenches ain't moving bodies. The games are won where? In the trenches, especially playoff time, bro. For real. You hear me? So I want that run game to be real mean. Period. Dog, shit, you hear me?
Don't start your day with a gross piece of plastic in your hand. Adding to the 4 billion plastic toothbrushes that get thrown away.
Just a quick look at the practice from the other day and all that. So let's go ahead and get back into it right quick. That's pretty much it from Keon Sabb and Daniel Hill. Now, I was just talking about the safeties, of course. Let's see anything about in practice 9. Here we go. And they also should be preparing for another scrimmage as well. So like I've been talking, the trenches, we all know Rayson Delgado has been stepping up at the center position. A few more other portal players have been stepping up and locking in, of course. So with that being said, boom, let's dive right into it. It feels good when a guy comes up the underdog, even maybe he's an underdog, comes out of nowhere, comes out the blue, gets the opportunity. And Rayson Delgado definitely taking full advantage of it. You hear me? Heavy, no cap, straight up. Here we go. The Alabama O-line, who has been working his ass off this offseason. His coaches and teammates have showered Alabama offensive tackle Jackson Lloyd with praise this spring. Shout out Jackson Lloyd for real. With the latest being a player who follows his blocks. He's doing great. Alabama running back Daniel Hill said of Lloyd, he's been working ever since last season, just coming back, doing better, doing the little things right, working his ass off in the fourth quarter, spring ball, everything like that. Lloyd is entering his second year as a member of the Crimson Tide, and he already locked up the starting left tackle job earlier this spring. According to offensive coordinator Ryan Grubb, who said he has stood out as a guy that we're going to be really excited about as our left tackle. And yeah, pretty much Ryan Grubb pretty much what sealed and delivered about a month ago or 2-3 weeks ago for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Ryan Grubb pretty much said what? Hey, Jackson Lloyd is the guy. It's no competition. It's no battle. Of course, it's man sharpen man, iron sharpen iron, right? But boom, Lloyd is the guy, Holmes, for real. Here we go. Lloyd played in 5 games as a true freshman last fall, but one of those was the postseason game in Oklahoma, meaning he maintained a year of eligibility and will be a redshirt freshman in 2026. The former 5-star recruit backed up Caden Proctor as a rookie, and now he is poised to replace a player who many prognosticators project to be a first-round pick this month. Come on, Vikings. Draft Caden Proctor, baby. No cap. Here we go. School Tide. Here we go. Similar to Grubb, head coach Kalen DeBoer praised Lloyd after Alabama's first scrimmage. He's done a great job to deserve the notoriety that's been given to him, DeBoer said. It's happened because every single day he brings his best. That was last fall. That was this winter and spring. He's become very strong, and he's already an athletic kid and going out there and doing some really good things on a football field. Respect to Lloyd. I repeat, respect to Lloyd. No cap. Here we go. Lloyd appears to be the guy at left tackle, which makes sense, but it was a bit of surprise when Grubb said it the first week of spring practice. The Crimson Tide only returned one starter from last year's offensive line, and Michael Carroll has seen time at both right guard and right tackle through 8 practices. But the pair of former 5-stars are key pieces for the 2026 line. The same can be said for Cal Poly transfer Rayson Delgado, who leads Alabama's battle at the center position. The 2 other vacancies could be filled by either William Sanders, who is out this spring due to injury, or a transfer addition. Nick Brooks has worked at guard, while Javin James has received first team reps at tackle. UA has some options up front, huh? While some of the top candidates and even starters have emerged, competition continues. I think that's the important thing, not just for Lloyd, but for all of our guys. Is if you're hungry, is if you're the guy that's taking most of the reps at a certain position, I don't care if it's O-line or wide receiver, you better not get comfortable, DeBoer said. You better keep the pedal down because the next guys are coming. Oh yeah, may the best man win. Heavy, for sure. May the best man win for sure. Here we go. See what else we got here. Check, see what we got here around the way. You know. Dun, 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 dun. We go. One second, look at this article right quick. All right, boom, here we go. Alabama running back room focused on being more explosive in spring practice. One of Alabama's biggest points of emphasis this offseason is to run the ball better in 2026. The Crimson Tide ranked 125th out of 136 FBS teams in rushing offense last year, averaging 104.13 per game, while its 3.35 yards per attempt average was 126th. Piss poor, no cap. Ain't no way a damn round it. Every time you hit him numbers, bruh, you like, what the hell? What? Take the what and leave the what? We talking about my ball here, and you talking about what? Oh man, yeah. Here we go, dog. Let's go, Holmes. Here we go. Alabama's running back room is well aware of last season's shortcomings, and it is using the springtime to try to improve what has been the key area of focus for the Tide's tailbacks, being more explosive and just seeing the field better. Alabama junior Daniel Hill said, just running behind our pads, just doing all the little things right that can not only help us, but help the O-line, help the offense as a whole. True. Here we go. Over the final 3 games, all of which were against top 5 Russian defenses, Alabama only mustered 48 combined yards on the ground on 58 attempts. Wow. 0.83 yards per carry. Only one running back had a 100-yard game, and that same back, Jam Miller, was the only player at the position to run for more than 300 yards. Miller, who missed 4 games last year, is out of eligibility. Now shout out Jam for sure. The Crimson Tide welcomed back 3 running backs from last season's team, Hill, Kevin Riley, and A.K. Deere, and added 3 more Appalachian State transfer, Khalifa Keith, and freshman E.J. Crowell and Trayshawn Brown. Those players will be called upon to produce better numbers on the ground this fall, as UA look to climb out of the SEC basement in rushing stats. And we all know for sure that's the biggest thing, right, going into next year. Can Bama run the damn ball, period? Oh, yeah. Bitch, yeah, that's the main thing, main name of the game, baby. We know it. You know it. They know it, too, for real. Because guess what? Ain't no way around it. Cause guess what? Bama's used to what? Murder ball and all that. Real murder ball, right? For sure, dog. Real damn murder ball up in here. Yeah, real murder ball up in here, right? Right. Here we go. Get back to it. Get back to it for real. The Crimson Tide welcome back 3 running backs from last season's team, Hill, Kevin Riley, and A.K. Deer, and added 3 more. I was there already, read that already. For real, here we go. Move it along, move it along. Alabama held its first of 3 scrimmages last Friday, and head coach Kalen DeBoer said that Deer had a couple of nice runs. Hill said Brown broke off a good run when asked about any long runs in the 100-play scrimmage. Alabama offensive coordinator Ryan Grubb, in his second season, wants to see the 6-man backfield do more of that in 2026. That's something we continue to work on every day, Hill said. QB mesh. When we're running the ball, Indy, that's just something new we always need to continue to work on. Big facts, no cap. Pride ourselves on is just being an explosive group. Hill spoke to reporters in the indoor facility after spring practice number 8 on Monday. He was asked about the other 5 running backs on Alabama's 2026 roster. Here is what he said about them. And we pretty much heard this when I broke down his interview and all that, so I'm not gonna dive in that again, early. Give me 1 second, though. Let's see here. See what Kalen DeBoer said about this linebacking core. And I think this is pretty much what DeBoer said on the last article. Matter of fact, speaking of DeBoer, tripping there. Yeah, I'm gonna see what DeBoer had to say. I believe he pretty much spoke on being at Bama for a long time, no doubt. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. So pretty much DeBoer let it be known, like, hey, he's here for the long haul and all that. No cap. Is DeBoer trying to build a real dynasty? I repeat once again, is DeBoer trying to build a real dynasty, baby? Huh? No cap. Here we go. Kalen DeBoer knew it was going to be hard, knew it was going to be challenging, and knew that staying on the right side of the fan base's passion at a place like Alabama wasn't for everybody, but it was for him. And now, as he enters his 3rd season at one of college football's most taxing pressure cookers, He's running in the same direction he always has. Here we go. Straight ahead. No other choice, right? Right. Heavy. It's like I always tell our players, this is what we signed up for. Everything that comes with being at a place like Alabama. The board told On3 on Tuesday, following the Crimson Tide's ninth practice of the spring. It's what we want while we're here. It's why I wanted to be here. The high level of expectations that exist here and have always existed here. Nobody's running away from them. I like it, DeBoer. I like it, K-Dog. For real. Lock in, baby. Lock in. Roll Tide. Here we go. Yeah. DeBoer's second season at Alabama, after replacing the legendary Nick Saban, was interesting to say the least. The Crimson Tide opened the season with a dispirited 31-17 loss to Florida State. And what was already restlessness among fans quickly turned to outrage, especially after Alabama missed the college football playoff in DeBoer's first season. A fate sealed by a 21-point loss on the road to an Oklahoma team that finished 6-7. Here we go. Make sure you come in the chat, like it up, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that bell as well. Support the grind, support the channel. For real, here we go. But Alabama regrouped a year ago to end Georgia's 33-game home winning streak, the first of 4 straight wins against nationally ranked teams for the Tide. And they played their way into the SEC championship game, where Alabama was throttled 28-7 by Georgia in a rematch. They gotta throw that in there like that, huh? All right, bet. Yeah. See you next year, man. For real. Even with that loss, Alabama 10-3 made it into the playoff. But as the first round game against Oklahoma approached, the drama surrounding DeBoer's future began to heighten. On December 10th, Michigan fired Sherrone Moore. Are you shocked? Of course not. And immediately turned its sights to DeBoer. Sources told On3 that Michigan was prepared to open the checkbook for DeBoer. I bet they were. And reports continued to circulate about his candidacy and whether or not he was genuinely looking to leave Alabama. DeBoer did his best Tuesday during a wide-ranging interview with On3 to set the record straight. Yes, he knew Michigan was keenly interested. I would have had to be living under a rock not to know. I'm not naive, DeBoer said. Of course, right? Yeah. Here we go. That said, DeBoer is adamant that he never spoke to Michigan or had any discussions with Michigan representatives. I never talked to anyone, not one time, he said firmly. I just don't know how you could live with yourself and look into your players' eyes if you're looking at other opportunities in the midst of the season and getting ready for a playoff game and hopefully making a run at a national championship game. You see the difference right there, huh? Yeah, bitch, yeah. You know the difference in him and let's say Lane Kiffin, so to say, baby. You know, Lane Kiffin, punk chump ass, what he do? Took his ass right over there around yonder to LSU. Boom. Then after that, he want to try to come back and coach in the playoff, try to be a part of Ole Miss in the playoff. For real? Lane Kiffin, old sorry ass punk. But you know what it is. You know what it ain't. So shout out Kalen DeBoer for real, man, for being loyal to his team and the squad and all that. Roll Tide full of pride, roll damn Tide. Guess what? Ain't nothing rolling but the damn Tide. Oh, yeah. Baby, you know what? Let's get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, believe that, man. Yeah. Here we go. You hear me? Here we go. So it was a pretty easy decision not to engage with them. What he said, hold on. To engage with them. I didn't come here to follow Coach Saban, only to turn around after 2 years and go somewhere else. I mean, this is Alabama. I'm in an amazing place. That's why I was looking at it. I chose to be here. That's the way I was looking at it. I chose to be here. Respect. Here we go. I'm at an amazing place. That's the way I was looking at it. I chose to be here. I love the support and love our players and love the direction and everything the staff has done to put the pieces together here over the last 2 years. A lot of heavy liftings been done to get us to this point. That will continue to happen, but man, we're right here where we want to be. And I plan on being here for a while. Yeah, baby. There we go, K Dog. There we go, K Dog Holmes. Hell yeah. Roll Tide. Amid all the DeBoer to Michigan speculation, Alabama went on the road and rallied from 10 points down to beat Oklahoma in the first round of the playoff and stay alive in the postseason. A week later, Michigan hired Kyle Whittingham. We knew where Coach DeBoer's mind was, Alabama junior cornerback Xavier Brown said. It wasn't something he needed to talk to us about. That's something that becomes a problem if you go searching for it on Twitter or somewhere else. One of the things I love best about Coach DeBoer is how honest he is with us and how he's here to be a part of something much bigger than himself. Had Alabama lost that first playoff game against Oklahoma, there were several in and around college football who felt DeBoer might have taken the Michigan job. Here we go. Yep, that's funny. I've been told that many, many times, said a smiling DeBoer, who issued a statement the week of the Oklahoma game, reaffirming his commitment to Alabama. There's always going to be that noise out there, but what I'm proudest of is that our players and coaches never allowed it to be a distraction going into that OU game. It wasn't the first time DeBoer had to deal with coaching rumors last season. His name was linked with the Penn State job, and he put that to rest the week of the SEC championship game. There's never been any conversation. There's never been any interest either way, DeBoer said last year of the Penn State speculation. We go. Is this one that they said before? Yeah, I think this is pretty much his last interview, what he spoke on and all that. Hell, you know it. Shadow in the building. Shadow one game in the building. Sweet home Alabama. Roll Tide. What he said? Now kiss your sister. That boy, wow, homie. Comment down. Comment way down. Watch your mouth and your damn tone. You hear me, Shadow? Watch your mouth and your tone, Holmes. Heavy. Roll Tide. He talking about. Don't do that now. You're put some respect on it now. You're yeah. Come on, man. You know it. I'm trying to see was that what he said later? I know he spoke on yeah. Let's get it took me back from there. What happened? Hold up. pretty much it for the interviews and shit like that with DeBoer. I want to get into some recruiting news. I believe Elijah Haven, the best quarterback in the country, baby. Elijah Haven may be committing to Alabama. I don't know if it's just rumors and speculation, but I think Haven might be getting ready to or already be committed to Alabama, man. Roll Tide full of pride, no cap, for real. For real. Let's see what's up with it. Let's see what's going on with Elijah Haven, you know? 1 second. Like I always say, bro, recruiting never dies. Recruiting never dies. No cap. See what we got here. Cap. So a lot of visits, a lot of spring visits and all that. Basically players coming in, getting shown around. You know the ropes, you know the game and all that. For real. We go. Jay Thompson out of North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina, heavy. Jay Thompson, one of the premier receivers out of North Carolina Holmes as well. Definitely on Bama's radar. Definitely on Bama's radar for real. Let's see what he had to say about his visit and all that. Let's see. What really stood out to me was the energy and the culture, especially at the scrimmage. Thompson said it was lit. Everybody was flying around, making plays, and competing at a high level. I felt welcome with open arms while talking with the coaches and players like it was genuine. Real shit. True that. Here we go. Overall, it just felt like a place where I could truly see myself playing and getting developed on and off the field. Now let's check out some of his highlights as well. Period. We go. 1 second. 1 second. We go. Doom. Hu Yang in the building. Hu Yang in the building. You rang Hu Yang. You rang Hu Yang. Yeah, no tunes today, baby. Roll Tide full of pride. Roll damn Tide. Here we go. Tunes. Did the ship sink? Hell no. What you mean sink? What sink? Take the what and leave the what? What are you saying here for real? Hu Yang? Huh? You Ed and Eddie Hu Yang, baby? You hear me? Heavy. Here we go. Let's get into it. You understand? Let's get into it, man. Think I may go ahead, drop the link. You want to come rock and roll with me, lock in with me, talk some Bama ball. Let me know, man. Here we go. Want to lock in with me in general? Here we go, man. You understand? But you know what it is, man. School bikes. Here we go. 1 second. My dog LeVar in the building. My dog LeVar in the building. What up, bro? Hope all is good. Hope all is well. Homie just got in from gym. What you heard about the scrimmage? I ain't heard nothing yet, LeVar. You know, I'm just breaking down the news, checking the news, bro. Just seeing what's going down. You know, players stepping up though. Ryan Coleman Williams been going off for sure. That boy Daniel Jones, Daniel Hill, a real dog and all that. The running back core looking better as a whole. Right now, I think it's just about chemistry, bro. Trying to look and see who stood out, who did this, who did what. What you heard, LeVar? What you heard, Holmes? Heavy, let me know, bro. Let me know. Homie just got in from the gym. What you heard about the scrimmage? Hope you had a good workout too, bro. No cap. What up, chat? Hit the like button if you haven't. Roll Tide. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him, Holmes. You hear me? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Takes less than 1 second, right? Right. Support the grind, support the channel, man. Roll Tide. Here we go. But yeah, LeVar, you heard anything new, man? What you heard about the scrimmage today? Practice today. I know they got another scrimmage coming up real soon. So yeah, man, I'm just checking out the news, breaking these articles down, seeing what's going on around yonder. Heavy. You dig me? Talking about some recruiting now. Really probably finna get up out of here in a little minute. Just always gotta check on recruiting and see what's going down. I heard the back's looking good, real good. Crowell had a soft tissue injury. IDK about today. Yeah, I know Crowell been battling something for sure. But yeah, the running backs looking more explosive. Like I say, bro, Daniel Hill squatting about 800 plus pounds. He looking quick. He looking aggressive. He looking fast. So yeah, I think this run game gonna be back next year. Let me know how you feel in the chat. Do you think Bama run game will be back running the ball at a high level for real next year, baby? No cap. Let me know. I repeat, let me know. Roll Tide full of pride. Roll Tide. Ain't nothing rolling but the damn tide. Oh yeah. But I'm very excited to see what's up. And hopefully EJ Crowell will bounce back soon. A couple players out for the spring ball, spring camp, and all that. I understand we got summer ball, fall camp, cool, but you missing time, you missing reps. I repeat, you missing time, you missing reps. Giving another player, another man, the opportunity to take your spot or compete with you even more. I understand injuries are part of the game, but if you're out, you're out. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Early, and that goes for anybody. London Simmons, EJ Crowell, you got to be there to earn your spot. And his dogs coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out, right? Right. It's people coming in there to take your damn spot, Holmes. Heavy. Just like Ryan Coleman Williams. Looks like he's locked in. I'm sure he understood the game plan well. Shit. Hell. This Bama, bro. Somebody coming to take your damn spot. No cap. Like DeBoer said, you better not sleep. DeBoer ain't playing. K-Dog ain't playing this year at all. Now y'all see the boy losing weight, damn near trying to get ripped early. Hey, K-Dog, get at me, bro. I got you. I got you. But congratulations. Shout out. Kalen DeBoer, K-Dog done lost some major weight. Respect, shout out to him. Heavy. But he ain't playing this year. I repeat, Holmes. Kalen DeBoer ain't playing no game this year. Roll Tide full of pride. Roll Tide heavy. We go. We can run, but O-line wasn't getting holes open. True, real talk, real talk. You know, so a lot of times it was the O-line. Sometimes it was bad play calling, Ryan Grubb not sticking to the run right. Other times it was what? Running backs maybe missing a hole, missing the right, hitting the wrong lane, hitting the hole too slow, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, yeah. But at the end of the day, they're getting it together right now. I mean, right now. Shout out LeVar in the building, man. Roll Tide. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. That boy, he out of there. That boy get out of there quick, don't he? He out of there. Here you go. Oh, he gone. He out of there. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, nice run. Nice fucking run. And you can't talk about football and Bama football without talking about and speak of spring ball without talking about recruits as well. All these recruits coming in the building, coming into spring ball, right, and all that heavy. Yeah, you can't talk about Bama without talking about spring ball. No cap. And the recruits coming to spring ball as well. Here we go. He's very quick and elusive for sure. For real. Big facts, LeVar. Big facts, dog. No cap. You hear me? Heavy. Here we go. Not scared to block either, so that's definitely a true plus. Damn. Come on, bro. And that's the highlight tape of Majay Thompson, receiver out of North Carolina. Here we go. One second. Hold on. Thompson recorded 53 receptions for 865 yards and 14 receiving touchdowns during the 25 season. He totaled 1,115 all-purpose yards and earned first-team all-conference honors. Alabama is aiming to sign at least 2 wide receivers in this cycle. Thompson is one of several prospects with an official visit schedule. Others currently include Monsoon Sales. I've spoken about Monsoon Sales before. May 29th through the 31st. Osani Gales, Cam Wade, Jane Upshaw, June 5th through the 7th. Deshaun Hall, DJ Huggins, Benny Easter, shout out Benny Easter, and Xavier Sabb is also expected to schedule a visit. Yes, sir. We got here. So we got Ty Keys recap spring visit to Alabama. He says they're RBU. I repeat, he calls Bama RBU for real. Here we go. Let's get into it. Let's break it down. Here we go. One of Alabama's recent spring practice visitors since returning from spring break was Poplarville High School, Mississippi running back Ty Keys. Shout out Mississippi for real. We go. Bama Online caught up with Keys to see how his visit went. His first trip to Tuscaloosa since being offered in late January by running backs coach Robert Gillespie. They brought the energy. It was really smooth. Keys said they like me for sure. They like my feel and how I'm quick. I can put my foot in the ground and I can run routes out of the backfield. They get after it. I know that whenever I go to college, I'll have to learn the playbook ASAP to be able to get on the field. The people that know the playbook the best will play. They're 1, 2, and 3 all knew the plays really well. That's the standard right there, bro. Boom, here we go. Keys, standing at 6'2" and weighing 200 pounds, is a 4-star in the 2027 recruiting class. According to the Rivals industry rankings, he's ranked as the number 9 running back in the class and a top 10 player in his home state of Mississippi. During his junior season at Poplarville, he was named the state's Mr. Football at the 4A level. He put up 3,285 yards and 45 touchdowns on 301 carries throughout the season. So a dude's a real baller for sure. Heavy. Mississippi is also the home state of Gillespie, which has helped build the bond between the two throughout his recruitment. We got a really close relationship, Key said. He grew up around my family, so we're really close. I know he's got my back. We don't just talk about football. We talk about real life stuff. That's good because I want to be close with them and on and off the field. Keys told BOL he plans to take an official visit to Alabama this summer, but hasn't quite nailed down the date yet. He also has OV plans to Miami, Florida State, and Ole Miss. When asked what's made Alabama a school he wants to continue visiting, his answer was short and sweet. They're RBU. He know it, you know it, they know it, Holmes, the world know it. Heavy. Here we go. For sure. What you thinking we missing, School? I think we need hogs on the O-line. I like everything else. Hey, LeVar, that's pretty much it, big dog. Like, I feel like the defensive side of the ball will be very elite again, right? Boom. You got your whole secondary coming back. I think this will be the best secondary in the land, in the nation. So damn per. But the O-line trenches will tell it all, right? That's the major factor. Major X factor is the O-line this year. I stand on that 10 toes down for real. Because guess what? If you can't run the ball, it don't mean jack shit. You can't move the chains. You can't beat a team up, break a team down. You for damn sure can't help your defense out by playing complimentary football and all that. So we got to get this run game going. But I agree with you, LeVar. You know, the every other spot, all the other spots, every level is pretty solid, dog. Pretty damn solid for real. Then you got to see how certain players turn out. You know, I want to see more, I would say more production from the receiving room for sure. But it's really about the O-line and how they will look, bro. Period. You know, it's really about the O-line and how they going damn look this year. And can they run the damn tater ever? That's what it is, bro. Period. Vikings news today in the building. What up? What up? Say Skull all day. You know it. All day. Skull Tide. But yeah, O-line is that's the biggest question right now, in my opinion, LeVar. Straight up. How does this O-line produce? What are they made of? Ryan Grubb as well. Will Ryan Grubb stick to the game, stick to the scheme? I know he loves to be extremely aggressive. but he needs to learn how to lean on the run, bro. I repeat, lean on the damn run. It's going to come down to play calling, offensive line play, etc. All that. It's going to tell the difference for sure. Shit, defense trenches, I love it. Defense as a whole, I love it. Offense, receiving group, receiving room, weapons. Quarterback room, very good, solid, heavy. You understand? The biggest question is the O line as far as right now goes. And that's it for real. But very talented roster Bama has, no doubt. Now I want to get into some Elijah Haven news before I get up out of here. I thought they had some Elijah Haven news there. Hold up 1 second. Let me see. One second. I know it's been a real battle for Elijah Haven and all that. Here we go, bro. Like what? I don't know what the hell that's about, bro. But Obama can somehow, some way land Elijah Haven, bro. No cap. For real. Let's go ahead and dive into it right now. Here we go. Here we go. Historic college football program trending for number 1 QB recruit over 3 rivals. Oh yeah, baby. Roll Tide full of pride. Roll Tide. The number 1 quarterback in the class of 2027 is being linked to one of college football's premier programs. Ranked as the number 1 quarterback recruit in the class of 27, 5-star signal caller Elijah Haven has some of the biggest programs in college football after him. However, on Tuesday, it was confirmed that there is one program that seems to be in the lead for the talented gunslinger in the Alabama Crimson Tide. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. For sure. You hear me? No cap. Oh, yeah. Roll Tide. The Baton Rouge native has accumulated around 20 offers after a junior season that saw him explode at a historical clip. The Dunham product was named both Gatorade and Max Preps Player of the Year in Louisiana after leading his team to a 13-1 record and a Division III select state title. In addition to the championship, Haven broke state records in touchdown passes with 62 and also set a record for total touchdowns with 73. The 5-star recruit tossed for 3,931 yards while completing 72.4% of his passes. Wow. Elijah Haven predicted to end up at Alabama. Despite Alabama seeing a change at quarterback coach with Nick Sheridan making the move to Michigan State, On 3 Sam Spiegelman revealed that Alabama is still the front runner. Alabama is trending on the rivals RPM and hosted the #1 passer in America in January after Brian Ellis replaced Nick Sheridan as the Crimson Tide's QB coach, wrote Spiegelman. New 5-star QB Elijah Haven is closing in on a decision in an all-SEC battle for the nation's top signal caller. One program is currently trending on the rivals RPM. Haven himself also touched on how important it was for him to meet with Coach Ellis following the change, and still seems to be quite confident in the direction of the program at Alabama. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Here we go. My family and I think so highly of the program. Haven told On 3, with Coach Sheridan getting the opportunity at Michigan State, it was important for us to get back and get the vibe for the program. Honestly, I feel like they didn't miss a beat. I met Coach Ellis, and he's great, and he's a great guy and a great coach. Super excited to get back up there. They definitely have a high standing in mine and my family's hearts. And that's what it's about, right, bro? High level recruiting, Holmes, no cap. You know, earning a player's heart, his trust, etc., etc., etc. Period. Shout out to K-Dog as well. Spiegelman did confirm that Haven is expected to visit Georgia, Kentucky, and Auburn, but multiple insiders have come forward with Alabama predictions for the top-ranked quarterback. In total, there are 4 predictions from On 3 recruiting insiders that have Haven slated to end up in Tuscaloosa, with the most recent coming today. Of note, the site's vice president of recruiting and transfer portal, Steve Woodfall, projected that Haven would end up at Alabama back in October, Holmes. Let's go. Here we go. Roll Tide full of pride, huh? Roll Tide. Ain't nothing rolling but the damn tide. Oh, yeah. Bitch, yeah. Here we go. While Alabama is no stranger to blue chip recruits, the board has been adding elite quarterbacks one after another. In fact, redshirt freshman Keelan Russell was the highest ranked recruit in program history, and the Tide already holds a commitment from 27 recruit Trent Seaborn. Needless to say, Alabama will not have a shortage of talent at the sport's most important position. Oh yeah, hands down, man down. And guess what? Let them bang, let them compete, period. If I don't see no balance from Grubb, I want smoke. Every team only got one dominant reliever, and they be cooking. If we run, we can throw all day. I'm telling you, bro. I feel you. I feel you, LeVar. A lot of this shit will rely on Grubb as well. You hear me? Period. Ryan Grubb has to make the right play calls on a consistent basis. Holmes, heavy. Period. We go. What the hell we gonna do with top 5 QBs is my question. Hey, let them bang, LeVar. Let them compete, bro. Let them compete. May the best man win. I mean, shit. Why not bring the most talent you can bring in the building? You got to worry about the NIL. You got to worry about the transfer portal. You may have to assume one of your quarterbacks will leave if he don't want to wait or want to compete. But I love it, bro. I want some more of it. I'm here for it for sure. I want the best men in the building heavy. I want to see them boys bang for real. Oh, yeah. They don't want it. They can't handle the heat. They want to get out the building, get them up out of there quickly and swiftly. You hear me? Early. They don't want to play for Bama. They scared of competition, whatever. Period. Get them going early. You know, Bama shouldn't have time for shit. Bring in who you want to bring in. And guess what? If Elijah Haven come in and take whoever's spot next year, hey, that's the way to cook it crumble. Shit, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Oh yeah, man, roll tide for sure, for sure, for sure. So that's what they're gonna do. You hear me, LeVar? They're gonna compete and play ball. Period. That's what you do with them, man. Develop them, teach them. Develop them, teach them. Straight up, you know, roll tide. Get them boys ready to play ball. Period. Whoever leave, leave. Whoever stay, stay. Shit, remember this. Remember this as well about depth and all that. Depth chart and all that. You can never have enough talent. I don't care what nobody talking about, baby. When it comes to starters, depth chart, etc., you can never have enough talent. Period. That's what it is. Real talk. Real talk, man. But yeah, that's pretty much the news for Alabama today. You hear me? Like I say, spring ball is officially underway. What is the state of Alabama football for real? Hey, bro, I feel like they're going in the right direction for sure. May have taken some time, but hey, that's the process. Progress in the process. You know, give K-Dog a real chance. Going into year 3, we're really going to see where Bama is headed, where they really stand and all that, period. A lot of competition, high-level sport. How do they react? Heavy. The Indiana loss, will they turn that into a win? For sure. We got experienced players coming back. Secondary should be really like that, for real, straight up. Defensive front, linebacking core. I feel like the defense will still be very elite. A championship caliber defense at that. I stand on that 10 toes down. The biggest question is what? Your offense, your offensive line specifically. Can you run the ball specifically? Period. And if Bama can get back to playing murder ball and run that ball and have teams worried about the run and actually have to scheme and put together a real program to stop the run, oh man, it opens up everything else so much more. And if they can tote that tater, watch how good, matter of fact, watch how great this wide receiver room will be. Oh yeah, heavy. But it all starts with what? The run game. I repeat, the run damn game. That's the biggest question. I don't care if we're talking about the spring, the summer, the fall, first game of the season, whatever. Right? The biggest question is what? Will Bama be able to run the damn ball consistently at that? Not 1 week, 100 yards, the next week, a 50, 60 yarder. No, kill that noise for real. Boom. We need 80 yards and up a game, bro. For real. Ain't no way around. We need to put fear in defenses. We need to be able to break the defense down in the boogie down town. No cap. Right? Burn clock, break a team, take their soul, take their damn will early. Oh yeah, bitch, yeah. That's it, bro. That's what it is, Holmes. I'll see y'all on the next one. You know what it is. Big Skull here. Roll Tide full of pride. Win, lose, or draw. But we come to win. You know what it is, bro. Share this with any and everybody you know. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Support the channel. Support the grind. You support the fake already. Support the damn real. And let's get to it, man. Roll Tide full of pride. Roll damn tide. Down at the levee. We going fishing at the levee. Roll Tide. Believe that.